Hello, welcome to your next workout. Today we're going to do an EMOM. EMOM is every minute on the minute, so you have 1 minute to get through the entire board. We're gonna do these boards for 7 rounds. You'll get a 60-second rest in between each board. Today we're gonna do 3 boards with a finisher at the end. Simple enough, right? Let's look at the first board before we get started. Start with that push-ups, you know what those are, all the way down. Make sure you lift those hands up off the ground. 6 of those. Then you're gonna do those bear hops. We've done these before. A bear hop is where you put your hands on the floor. You're in that high plank position, okay? And you're gonna jump your legs forward, and you're gonna basically be in a crouching position with your hands on the floor. So your hands are on the floor, jump your legs forward in that crouching, like squatting position, and then you're gonna jump your legs back. That's a bear hop, okay? So jump your legs forward and back, that's 1 rep. You're gonna do 6 of those. Then you gotta do a plank to hand. So in that plank position, go up to your hands, back down to a plank position, 6 of those. And then you're gonna do a high plank with a shoulder tap for the rest of time. So in that high plank position, out on your hands, again, you're gonna tap the same shoulder. So you're gonna reach back, tap that same shoulder, alternate sides, doing that for the rest of the time. Again, you're gonna repeat that for 7 rounds. The goal with this one is no matter where you are when the timer goes off, you start over. You're always racing the time. You're trying to finish all the exercises before the timer goes off. So you're challenged to race the 60 seconds, which should be no problem with these exercises. But if you fall behind, no matter what you do, when that timer goes off, start back on the top, okay? Good, let's get started. All right, starting with those push-ups again, all the way down. Lift those hands off the ground, all the way up, lock those arms out. 6 of those. I know all of you are fresh and ready to go right now, so 6 shouldn't take you too long. Then those bear hops, again, your hands are on the floor, just start in that high plank position. Hop your legs forward at the same time, so you're like in a crouching squatting position, keeping your hands on the ground, and then you're gonna hop your legs back at the same time. That's 1 rep. So hop forward, hop back, 1 rep. You're gonna do that 6 times. Then you have a plank to hand. You're in that plank position, out to your hands, back down to a plank position. 6 of those. When you're all done with that, you're gonna do a high plank with a shoulder tap for the rest of the time. I'm sure most of you flew through this board pretty quickly. You got 15 seconds left. Keep doing that last exercise for the rest of the time. I promise the timer will catch up with you by the 7th round. So keep going. 5 seconds. Nice work. Back to push-ups. All the way down. Lift those hands up all the way up. If you haven't noticed, this is a very arm-heavy workout, and this is going to add up towards the end of this board. Then get those bear hops. Again, keep your hands planted on the floor. You're gonna hop your legs forward, and so you're in that crouching position, and hop your legs back. I don't know why they're called bear hops, but that's just what they are. 6 of those. And then you have that plank to hand. Again, start in that plank position, up to your hands, back down to that plank. 6 of those. When you're doing the plank to hand, try not to drag your elbow across the mat or the carpet. Don't do these on carpet, by the way. You'll get nasty carpet burns. Do them on a mat or a soft surface. Try not to drag your elbows when you're doing those plank to hands. And then that high plank shoulder tap. Again, be in that plank position, reach back, tap that shoulder. If you're having a hard time stabilizing yourself when you do that high plank, widen your base a little bit, your feet. That should help you out. 2 down, 5 to go. Push-ups all the way down. Lift those hands up all the way up. 6 of those. And then you have those bear hops on your hands in that high plank position. Hop forward, keep your hands on the ground, and then hop back. These are harder than you think they are. After a while, the bear hops get pretty hard. Then you got those plank to hands. Again, try not to drag that elbow across the floor. 6 of those. And then get to that high plank with the shoulder tap for the rest of the time. "15 seconds, keep going. Nice work. Back to push-ups, all the way down, lift those hands up. all the way up. Again, lock those elbows out. Do a full rep. Make sure you're going all the way down. Lift those hands off the ground, all the way up. Lock those elbows out, 6 of those. Then you got those bear hops. As you get warmed up and more mobile, like your feet should be pretty close to your hands when you're doing those bear hops. You're jumping on with your hands planted on the ground. Your feet should kind of be on the outside of your hands. If you're flexible enough, you should be pretty close. Your feet should end up pretty close to your hands. And then those plank to hands, all the way up, all the way down. When you get to that high plank with that shoulder tap, if you're sitting here thinking like, gee, these are way too easy, try lifting your opposite foot off the ground of the hand that you're lifting on. So you turn into like your left and right foot on the ground, left hand, right foot on the ground, and then you're trying to tap that shoulder. It's hard. Try that. And speaking of making it harder, go ahead with those push-ups. Go all the way down, do 1 foot on the ground. Push-ups too easy? Let's do a 1-footed push-up. Go all the way down, lift those hands up, keep 1 foot off the ground, alternate feet. Let's make it super challenging. Get those bear hops. Hop forward, keep those hands planted on the ground, hop back into that high plank position. And then those plank to hands, again, if you want to show off, go ahead, lift that 1 foot off the ground, do a plank to hand, switch feet. I'm all about making it harder. 20 seconds, get to those high planks with the shoulder taps. Five seconds, keep going. Go all the way to the end. Good job, you got 2 rounds left. Push-ups all the way down, lift your hands up, all the way up. I know those arms are starting to get tired. There's a lot of arm stuff today. And then get to those bear hops. Keep those hands planted on the floor. Hop your feet forward at the same time. Again, you should be getting pretty close to your hands with your feet, and then hop back into that high plank position. Then you have those plank to hands, all the way up, all the way down. You have about 15 seconds left. Keep going, get to those high planks with the shoulder taps. Keep alternating sides. You got this, you're almost there. 7 seconds, go all the way to the end. Don't stop early. Nice work. Push-ups, 1 more time, all the way down. Lift those hands up, all the way up. 6 of those. Then you have the bear hops. Keep those hands planted on the ground. Hop your feet forward at the same time. You should be in that crouching position with your hands on the ground, and then hopping back into that high plank. Then you got those plank to hands. Again, don't drag those elbows on the floor. Push all the way up, so you should be pushing straight up off the ground. 6 of those, and then you've got that high plank with the shoulder tap for the last 15 seconds here. Go all the way to the end. 10 seconds. Don't stop yet. Good job, relax. You got 1 minute. Catch your breath, grab some water. I'm sure your arms are nice and warmed up, so you want to shake those out. I will be back in a second with the next board. All right, here is your next board. You have 2 burpees. Yes, burpees. All the way down, chest on the ground, hop back up, 2 of those. Then you get 4 jumping lunges, try to touch your knee on the mat. Then you got an air squat with a march. What I want you to do, put your hands on your head, you're gonna squat down and then march. You're gonna pick that knee up. Alternate knees between every squat. So you're gonna squat, pick up your left knee, then squat, pick up your right knee, alternate, doing 6 of those. And then for the rest of the time, you have mountain climbers. Again, when you're doing that mountain climbers, make sure when you bring that front foot forward, that front foot should be touching the ground each time. And then alternating feet for the mountain climbers. Easy enough, right? All right, give those arms a shake, take a deep breath. Are you ready? Let's do this. Burpees, wide stance, hands down the floor, touch your chest on the ground, hop back up. You got 2 of those. Easy enough, right? When you get your 2 burpees, you got 4 jumping lunges. Try to touch your knee on the mat with this one. You've got plenty of time, so take your time on these. Touch that knee on the mat, explode, switch legs at the same time, 4 of those. And then you got that air squat with a march. I want your hands on your head for these. You're gonna squat down, stand up, lift one knee up, squat down, stand up, lift up the other knee. 6 of those total. And then you got mountain climbers for the rest of the time. Again, try to touch that front foot on the floor when you're doing these mountain climbers. 20 seconds, keep going. Ten seconds. Nice work, back to burpees. Wide stance, hands on the floor, chest down to the ground, explode back up. You're gonna do 2 of those. 2 of those shouldn't take you much more than 10 seconds or so. Then you got jumping lunges. Try to touch your knee on the mat. Explode up, switch legs up in the air, and then you're gonna do 4 of those. And then you have air squats with that march. Again, put your hands on your head. You're gonna squat down, stand up, lift that knee up, alternate sides, 6 of those total. And then you have mountain climbers for the rest of the time. 20 seconds, keep going. Ten seconds, go all the way to the end. Keep pumping those knees forward on those mountain climbers. Touch that foot on the floor. Don't stop early. Good job, burpees. Wide stance, hands down to the ground. Then touch your chest, hop back, touch your chest on the ground. Explode back up in all one movement. 2 of those, and then you got those jumping lunges. Again, touch that knee on the ground if you can. Explode off the ground, switching legs up in the air. You're gonna do 4 of those. And then you got the air squats with the march and mountain climbers. "20 seconds, keep going. "10 seconds, almost there. Nice work. Back to burpees, wide stance, hands to the floor, hop back, touch your chest on the ground, explode back up in the air. You got 2 of those, and then you're gonna do 4 jumping lunges. Get your jumping lunges down, then you got your air squats. Again, you're gonna squat down, stand up, lift that knee up off the ground, alternate sides, 6 of those, and then you got the mountain climbers for the rest of the time. Keep working, you got 20 seconds, keep going. "10 seconds, you're almost there. 5, keep doing it. Almost there. Nice work. 4 down, 3 to go. Let's do this. Burpees, wide stance, hands to the floor, hop back, touch your chest on the ground, explode back up. And then you have your jumping lunges. You got 4 of those. Try to touch that knee on the ground, explode back up. Switch your feet in the air. Then air squats with that march. Get your butt down below your knees. Stand up. Bring that knee up. Keep your hands on your head for those air squats. 20 seconds. Keep going. Then get to those mountain climbers. Driving that knee forward. Touching that foot on the floor. Alternating legs. Know your arms are tired. This is gonna be a hard workout on the arms. That's okay though, you're tough, you can handle it. Good job, 2 more rounds. Burpees, wide stance, hands to the floor, chest down to the ground as you hop back, explode back up, 2 of those. Then you have those jumping lunges, 4 of those, and then you got air squats, get 6 of those. Squatting down, get your butt below your knees, stand up, lift that knee up off the ground, or get that knee up in the air. You're gonna do 6 of those, hands on your head, and then you got those mountain climbers for the rest of the time, 20 seconds. Keep going, you got this. I'm sure you're starting to get sweaty. If I was doing this, I'd be sweaty after the first round, but that's another story. 5 seconds, keep going. Nice work, last round. Burpees, wide stance, hands down, hop back. Touch your chest on the ground, explode back up. 2 of those, then you got jumping lunges, 4 of those. Get to those air squats, keep those hands on your head, squat down, get your butt below your knees, stand up, lift that knee up off the ground. You're gonna alternate sides. 6 of those, and then mountain climbers for the rest of the time. You got this. Keep driving those knees forward, try to keep that back flat, that butt shouldn't be up in the air. Drive those knees forward, touching that foot on the ground each time. Keep going, 7 seconds. 2, 1, good job. Take a deep breath. Grab some water, shake those arms out, shake those legs out. You got 1 more board, you're almost there. I'm gonna swap the board out and be back in a second. All right, here is the next board. You're gonna do 8 skater shuffles, hopping side to side. So it's a lateral hop, hopping side to side over the mat, touch the floor. You're gonna do 8 of those. Remember, hopping to one side is 1 rep, hopping the other is 2 reps. Then you got jumping jacks, yes, jumping jacks. Doing that wide stance, touch your hands above your head, jumping your feet out, 8 of those. And then cherry pickers, laying on your back, legs up in the air, reach back, touch the floor with your right hand, reach across, touch your left foot. Then you're gonna alternate sides doing that. Do not forget to touch the floor when you're doing those cherry pickers. Try to keep your feet or legs straight up in the air the whole time. Then leg raises for the rest of the time. On your back, just lifting your legs up, legs down, easy enough, right? Skater shuffles, last board, let's do this. Hopping side to side, over that mat. Make sure you're jumping over your mat. The biggest mistake everybody makes with these skater shuffles is they turn them into like a tiny little hop, like they hop like 2 feet. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Hop over your mat. 8 of those, alternating sides. Again, touch that floor, so whatever foot's on the ground, your opposite hand should be touching the floor when you're doing those skater shuffles. Give it a little bowler kick. Then you got those jumping jacks. Jump wide, touch your hands above your head. Big sweeping movements. I know they seem silly, they seem like 1990s, 1980s FIAD, but they're good, you know, they get the heart pumping. Get those cherry pickers too on your back, keep those legs straight. Reach back, touch the floor, reach up, touch the opposite foot, 8 of those. Then leg raises, your hands can be underneath your butt if you want, just legs up, legs down. Keep your head up off the ground when you're doing these, keep your tummy tight. Hey, 1 round down, 6 to go. Skater shuffles. Let's do this. Hopping side to side over the mat. Again, jump over the mat, don't stand behind it and jump like 2 feet. No, jump over the mat. You should be hopping at least 4 feet. You should be floating through the air like the athlete you are. 8 of those. Then 8 jumping jacks. Big sweeping movements, arms and legs straight, touching your hands above your head. Nobody's watching, you're at home, just do it. Then you got cherry pickers. On your back, legs up in the air, reach back, touch that floor, reach up, touch your opposite foot, get your shoulder off the ground. I know you're getting tired. Don't get lazy on the cherry pickers. Leg raises, same thing. Hands can be underneath your butt, legs up, legs down. Don't swing your legs with these, okay? Keep it under control. Keep your chin tucked in your chest, keep your head off the ground. That'll help keep your lower back flat against the mat. Whew, good job. 2 rounds down, 5 to go. Skater shuffles again, hop over the mat. I know it's annoying, I'm telling you this, but there's some of you that are trying to cheat this. Don't do that. Hop over the mat, touch that floor. A little bowler kick, 8 of those. Then you got jumping jacks, 8 of those. And then you have cherry pickers on your back. Feet up in the air, reach back, touch the floor, reach up, touch your opposite toe. Try to get that shoulder off the ground. Just do 8 of those, no problem. And then you have leg raises for the rest of the time, 15 seconds again. Lifting those legs up, legs down. Try not to swing your legs, keep your head up off the ground, keep your chin tucked into your chest to keep that lower back flat on the mat. Skater shuffles. You got this. Hopping side to side over that mat. Give it a little bowler kick. Touching that floor each time. 8 of those. Then you got jumping jacks. Big, wide, sweeping movements. Keep those arms and legs straight, jumping wide, touching your hands above your head. Bring your hands all the way down to your sides. 8 of those, and then you've got cherry pickers, 8 of those, and leg raises for the rest of the time. You're rocking this workout, no problem, right? 20 seconds, keep going, get to those leg raises. 15, keep your head up off the ground when you're doing those leg raises. Keep your chin tucked in your chest, legs up, legs down, hands can be underneath your butt or out to your sides. Nice work. Hey, that's 4 rounds down. You got 3 to go. Let's do this. Skater shuffles. 8 of those. I know you're getting tired. Try not to get behind. A little more dense board for this last board. It's gonna be a challenge to get those leg raises. If you're getting those leg raises every time, you rock. You're rocking the workout. So good job. 35 seconds. Get through those jumping jacks and cherry pickers. Get back to those leg raises. 30 seconds. You're almost there. Again, leg raises. Keep your hands underneath your butt or out to the side. Keep your chin tucked in your chest. Legs up, legs down. Nice controlled movements. 5 seconds. Good job. 2 more rounds. Skater shuffles. Up and side to side over that mat. Make sure you're jumping over the mat. I know you're getting tired. Suck it up. You got this. You're tough. Then you got jumping jacks. Jumping wide, touching your hands above your head, bringing your hands back down to your sides. Then get to those cherry pickers. Again, feet up in the air, keep those legs straight. I know those knees start getting tired, those knees start bending. Next thing you know, your feet are almost on the ground when you're doing cherry pickers. No, put those feet up against the ceiling. Reach back, touch the floor, reach across, touch that opposite foot. 8 of those, then you got those leg raises for the rest of the time. 10 seconds, keep going. Almost there. 1 more round. Skater shuffles, hopping side to side over that mat, touch the floor with your opposite hand. 8 of those. And then you have jumping jacks. Then get your 8 cherry pickers. Again, keep those legs straight, lock those knees out, reach it back, touch the floor, reach across, touch your opposite foot. 8 of those, and then you got leg raises for the rest of the time. You have 15 seconds. Keep going. You're almost there. A little finisher at the end here, and then we'll be all done. 7 seconds. 5. Hey, good job. Catch your breath, grab some water. I'm gonna put a finisher on the board and then we'll be all done. All right, here is a super fun finisher for you. You're gonna start with a plank with a wall touch. Again, when you're doing the plank with the wall touch, you're laying on the floor, on your tummy, with your arms stretched out in front of you. That's how far back I want you from the wall. So you're gonna be at arm's length away from the wall, okay? So when you're laying there, arms out in front of you, that's how far. Get up into that plank position, from that position, and then the wall touch part, you're gonna reach out, touch the wall, alternate sides. You're gonna do 10 of those, and then you're gonna turn around on your back and do torso twists. Torso twist is on your back, legs up in the air, straight up in the air, just like your cherry pickers, hands out to the sides, and you're twisting your legs side to side, keeping them under control, try not to flop to one side or the other. 10 of those, and you're gonna do that combination for 5 rounds. So it might take you a few minutes, but you're fine. This was a shorter workout anyways. When you do finish this workout, give me a big thumbs up in the Facebook post, on the YouTube channel, wherever. Give me a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments how it went. And hey, good job today. If you want to brag about it, go ahead, use hashtag joefitness at home. I always appreciate it when you do that. And hey, I'll see you next time. Good job today.